Hello, welcome to you in CS List, and today we will try to explain you about command line argument programming in C or C++ type language. So it is very easy if you just grasp the concept behind it, because it is as much simple as if you type hello world, then it is as simple as that. So in order to command in command line argument, that is a sentence that I could say for it. So in order to do command line argument programming, you must have to understand two keywords, that is argc and argv vectors. Okay. So argc is argument count and argv is a two-dimensional um, data structure that you could say, or an array that stores the values that you give in the command line argument. So simply, if I'll start from the scratch, then in order to do programming in command line arguments, so you don't need to provide the input via any kind of standard input output that will using without using any C in C out or printf, without using scanf. So you don't need to do all these shit things. So just focus on argc, that is the argument count, that is the total number of arguments that you have given. If let's say you give argument 12, 13, 14, so comprising all these three, you have given argc values 3. Okay, 3. So basically, one thing that I like to say, that for argc equal to 0, that is um, for 0 index, it is the name of the program whatever it is stored, such as your name.cpp or c, that is my code name skk.c. So the argc, that is 0, will point to that. Okay. And the argv 0 will give you the name of the program. The input it takes from argument count 1. Okay. That is argv 1. So in order to explain all these things, it is much better to code it. So let's begin this. Okay, so first let's take argc, and it is of type integer. Now let's take char and two-dimensional array argv. Okay. Now let's try to print a number first. So I will start by typing the number and printing on the screen by using command line argument. Okay. So let's take a number here. Let's take int k is equal to argv. So before starting the code, what I said to you, that argument vector 0 is for the name of the program. Okay. And argument vector 1 will begin your uh, it will just read from the beginning of your command line argument that you have given. So for 1, it is for the name of your program, and from the 1 it will just count, and or you could say it will just take the input whatever you have written in command line argument. If you take 1, then it will take the first one. 2, then it will take the second one. This is not the case with the Java programming, so I'm not going to mess you up here. So let's take only 1 and understand that argv1, that simply means to point the first argument that you have given. Okay. Now let's try to print it on the screen. So for that, use printf. Okay. Now also one thing, whatever you just give in argument, that is not integer. So for that, we must have to convert it first into integer value. That is, initially it is in character, so for that we will use this ATOI. If you are not familiar with this, then I would suggest you to take a look to it and then come here. ATOI will convert it into the integer. Okay, so let's erase first and then ATOI and put it here. So it's done. Okay, so let's execute it. So let's give whatever you want. Or I just given 10 here and now execute. Let's see. So 10, as you can see here, it is printed here. So in this way you can take the input by using command line argument. So in order to print number from 1 to 10, then you could do this. You just take the input, same up to now. Now take the for loop. The rest of the thing is because rest is history. Okay. State of n, let's take k. Okay. Print what? Print I. So this time it will print, give it a new line here. It's done now. So you can see here, if I just put 11, what happened? So you can see from 0 to 10, 10 plus 1, that is 11 elements have been printed here. So in this way you can code by using command line argument. So in order to summarize this thing, I would say that there are three keywords that you must have to know in order to do command line programming. The first one is argument C, second one argument v vector, and the third one is ATOI. That is that is used to convert character to integer. Okay, so thank you, and just give it a like.